All right, so I'm out here at Indian Creek Valley Trail. I'm going to start. We're at Champion Trailhead right now, 1.7 miles in, and we're going to go roughly 8 miles out. So we're going to go from there, go past Melcroft, and down to the end. That's where the trail ends right now. It's undeveloped, so about 8 miles. We'll see where we go. Oh, make sure I lock my cord. Watch for traffic. Just gotta make a quick little diagonal. See, that's your four-way intersection coming into Champion. This section is going to be really smooth, really nice. I mean, the hard part was getting from the parking lot to this little diagonal to hit the trail. It's a very peaceful section, as I'll try to show you. Got woods on the both sides. There is some houses in the campground in this section. But for a rail trail, it's pretty quiet and peaceful, as I said. Now that once in a while, like you'll see, there's a little mountain bike. I'll look back real quick. Little mountain bike brims along the trail. So that's a little different feature that you really don't see too much on rail trail. See another one right here on your right. Little mountain bike bump. And another one. As you can see to your right, there's the creek below. Pretty much going to be with us through the remainder of the ride. Then you got your campground. There's your access to the Mountain Pines campground. So if people come and camp at Mountain Pines, they got a nice little rail trail behind the campground to take. It's a very nice, as you're seeing now, a very smooth ride. It's a very nice taken care of section of rail trail. It's just not too well known. See, we're already past a mile. I'm at 1.2. So at the stop sign, we'll have about 1.25. Careful crossing. So 1.3 actually when I crossed that road, 43 feet of gain, 24 feet of descent. Got a little Porta John. Woohoo! Now I want to call this section 2 of 4 of the Indian Creek Valley Trail. I guess it's really only 3, but it'll be 4 videos. Because this is going to start at, like I said, Champion and go out as far as we can. I'd say roughly 8 miles. But the trail itself is broken down into 4 different like sections right now, 4 different non-connecting parts. I'm going to consider section 1 mile 0 to 1.7 because that's a little bit rougher than this video. And then there's one in the middle, like a mile section, and then there's like the end part that actually goes down to the Youghiogheny, which is like a 4.5 mile section. Already past 2 miles. So passing 2 miles, 46 feet of gain, 55 feet of descent. Nice little pond there. There's usually a bunch of ducks and geese. There's a cat over there now. Got some more little mountain bike bumps. The trail is opened all year round. Some of it does get plowed in the winter from what I'm told. I'm not sure what sections. So just be mindful. Maybe do a little research if you want to come do this in the winter and there's snow. Find that section that gets plowed. But as you've been seeing during the video, you know, you could fit, heck, 4 people wide on this trail right now, which you really don't see too often on a rail trail. You could actually probably fit, well, you could easily fit 2 across, if not 3 bikes at a time. Just obviously in the middle here where it doesn't get used as much, it's a little bit rockier, just because it's not compacted as much. There's a little bridge there. I believe that's the 1 mile loop. I could be wrong. There's a little 1 mile spur. Actually takes you across the road at one point. Past 3 miles now. Got yourself a little camping hut. See how peaceful the creek is below? Nice and calm. What's also nice about this trail is it gives you a lot of cover. So in the middle of summer, this is September 1st when I'm videoing this. There's a lot of shade still, so you're not going to get burnt. The humidity is really not going to cook you too much. Not just the shade factor, but just how it sets in the valley. So it's a great alternative if you want to get out in the middle of summer and get some miles in, biking or running or whatever. All right, so we're 4 1/4 in. I got 64 feet of gain, 106 feet of descent. Got a little farm coming up. Now we're going to be coming up on the acid mine ponds. Oh, there too. There's a couple ponds there. Hard to see right now. Creek looks really nice and deep over there now. Coming up to the little park. Nice little playground. Alright, so we just hit 5 miles from the Champion parking lot. That's not too bad. Nice little timing. Just gotta watch for traffic now. There, little Indian Head, Salt Lake Township Volunteer Fire Company. Fixing some drains out here, I guess. Nice view from the park bench. Oh, behind you. Right. There's another little playground to your right. A little bit more rocky right now. But as you clearly see, you're really shaded in this area. Got some nice cover. Nice little quiet area. Alright, so I'm just gonna hit 6.6 miles on the trail, 163 feet of gain or descent, 81 feet of incline. Obviously, even though the map shows it a little bit, you can actually go on this past the 6.8. I mean, it's not cut, so I don't know if I really want to bike it today, but we'll just call this video 2, the Indian Creek Trail. So not very hard so far. The 6.6 that we just did was pretty nice. If you look on the map for the Indian Creek Valley Trail, we started again in Champion, 1.7 miles in on the trail, and we came 6.6 from there. So that would be the end of the line, I guess, if you're actually looking at the map, because it's from mile 0 to 6.8, plus a little bit farther. So like 8 miles is what I said originally. So 8 miles on the trail till we get to this, where it's not really connected yet. Even though you can see like the rail bed, and you got a little bit of a path that if you really wanted to, you could fall a little bit, but I'm not getting all buggy today. So you got 8 miles basically from Route 31 to here. Well, 6.6 plus 1.7, whatever that is, 8.5. Very easy biking, very easy to walk, to bike, hike, rock, whatever you're gonna do. Walk your dog, bring the kids out, little training wheels and whatnot. The 5 mile section that we did from Champion to the Salt Lick Volunteer Firemen's, very nice. It's very wide, very smooth. And then this last little like 1.5 miles gets a little bit rougher, but it's still pretty good. So this is video 2. Check it out. Come down and visit. Support the trail. Just in case you haven't watched any of the other videos, I'm gonna have 4 total for the trail at some point. This is just section 2. Along the trail, there's a couple different signs. How to donate to the trail, because it does need some more funding. So if you get a chance to do that, there's QR codes you could scan as well, or just use the phone number and they'll hook you up. So hope to see you here, and I hope you like this trail because it's very peaceful, very nice. And even though it doesn't get used too much because it's not well known, hopefully it picks up a little bit of popularity so they can do more with it and make it a little nicer.